I've come outside to show you this paint job done by a Ferrari painter, and I particularly like the 3D effect on the Gibson Les Paul. I think you can see that even though the reflection may be killing it. It's a beautiful guitar, beautiful color. I'll try to get you as close as possible. I brought it outside just so you can see the paintwork. I think you'll be able to see that. It has a 3D effect in the paintwork. Whether you can see that, I don't know, because I can't see it because the sunlight is killing my eyesight. But it's a beautiful guitar. But it's not a Gibson, as you can see from some of the issues. But it's a beautiful guitar, even though it needs a little bit of fix there, because that is a plastic that is coming off. I'm going to take that off and glue that again. And it just needs a setup. But ain't that a beauty? Ain't that a lovely way to do it? Who's that? Somebody making a noise in the background. It's a little boat out on the water, because I'm near the water. Well, here we are again, happy as can be. Right, what I'm going to do is just give this a good service, a good clean, tidy up, replace the strings, and check all the electrics. Let's do the electrics first. I just spent about 2 hours trying to get this in the right place. It's still not in the right place as far as I'm concerned. But anyway. Right, the electrics are all working fine. No crackliness. Maybe just a bit of polish cleaning the frets. I don't even think I'm going to change the strings on this because I know he's giving this away. Oh no, I'm not. This is not the one he's giving away. This is a guitar he just wants set up. I'll refurbish the strings. So I'm just going to give it a good clean up. It's really basically check the neck, make sure it's not awful. What do you want? What do you want? I'm checking the neck, and it is so straight, there's not a gap of light. I'm talking to the camera, I'm not talking to you. Yes, I know, darling. Right, so that neck is deadly straight. Oh. She wants cuddles, so sorry. Goodness, but she's ultra cuddly these days. She just knows that she's my darling. Oh, now somebody wants me there. Right, third time lucky. Going to clean the frets now. Just move these strings down because they're loosened. I don't need to, although with Georgie Girl being in the road there, I'll just check that neck again. Perfectly straight. Now this is for a young boy, I believe. Give the neck a clean, frets, etc., blah blah blah. I don't need to touch the truss rod. These strings are fairly new, if I'm not mistaken, or I've forgotten that the gentleman told me this. Let me just feel. Right. It's sort of typical Gibson, that the fret edges are sharp. Oh, Georgie girl, what is it? I love her. She actually took me 15 minutes of cuddles. Didn't you? I'm going to have to use my flat. Am I? I think it's actually the nib of the frets that are sharp. So let me just try rounding them off. There's one there. Yes, that's all it is. I thought it was the right over the edge because that'll be awkward. I'm just going to run down this with the frets. Just as far as that. Now this young fella is learning to play, and that means that it was pretty roughly done. This finger's guiding that so it doesn't touch the wood. I'm not going any further down. That's pretty good. Well, pretty good indeed. I'll turn that round. I'm in a bitchy mood, aren't I? Well, they caused my brother to die a horrible death, and it was the hospitals that made it happen. Caused a fallout between me and my family when I challenged the hospitals over the way they were letting him die. Shortened my dad's life, even though he was 101. They shortened it by a couple of years, the way they treated him. And I fell out with the hospital again because I challenged him over the way he was being treated. I could go on and on, but I won't. On a slightly different subject, my teeth in the UK, here in the UK, it is shambles, the health service, and dentistry is also part of that. If you want to get a health service dentist, you have to apply. And dentists don't want you because it doesn't make them as much money as they can do when they can go privately, and they can go privately. So I decided I'm going to go privately, even though I'm a pensioner with a very small amount of money. I pay £25 a month for dental, like to join a club to get into the dentist, because that's the only way you can get it. You pay a fee monthly. And that's the only way you can get an appointment. So I started that about 6 months ago, and you have to be in the club for 3 months before you can make an appointment. That's to stop anybody getting in the club and then making an immediate appointment. Ha ha ha. So I joined the club, waited 3 months, and asked to make an appointment because I had 2 broken teeth. Fortunately, no pain involved in either one. So they made an appointment for me 3 months from the date I asked for the appointment. 3 months. That was way back in, I think, maybe, April. And I was given the appointment for the 7th of July. The day before the appointment, they contacted me and says, "I'm sorry, but our dentist has contacted COVID, so you'll have to be given another appointment." So I rang up. 3 days in a row I tried to get the phones, but no. So when I got through, she says to me, "Yes, we'll give you another appointment. We apologise for that, but there's not much we can do because the dentists have COVID." The new appointment is for October. October. Even though it was their problem that they had no dentist, they still can't see me till October. Fortunately, I'm in no pain, touch wood. But that is UK Health Service. Well, that's actually private. That's actually private, but with a health service dentist. It's a sort of 2-tier thing over here. They're still part of the health service, which means they get all the health service money. But if you join their club, they still can take you on more quickly. But the thing is, you see that even joining their club, and even the fact that I'm still not getting my treatment till October, it'll still cost me about £200 to get one of my teeth fixed. Now, there's something wrong with that. The American system seems to be much better. But that's just, to me, it's just, I'm in a grumpy old gabby shady mood today, aren't I? I'm not in an angry mood, I'm just sort of fed up with the way the world's going. Common sense has gone down the drain. We're probably one of the most crowded islands on the planet now, and our borders are wide open, and as soon as somebody comes into our borders, they have full health care, full dentistry care. They actually get better treatment than the residents, and I can guarantee that. And they get money thrown at them, left, right, centre, and all the poor refugees. Well, the refugees are coming from countries where there is no strife, and they're still called refugees. Romania, Bulgaria. I actually don't mind that so much. The immigration, but I do mind very much illegal immigration, because it just completely cheats on the people who have waited in line. Well, of course, the Americans would know all this, wouldn't they? Go ahead, I'm grumpy today, aren't I? Not grumpy. Not grumpy. No, I'm not. There's a video YouTube of Ben Haggard and Marty Haggard, the sons of Merle Haggard, and they sing Running Man, and it's one of my favourite tunes from Merle. Well, Merle Haggard wrote a lot of great songs, but I thought there's hope for the planet, because when I saw the hits it had, just these two sons, they sing three brilliant Marty Merle Haggard songs, and 35 million views. Of course, it's not as great as some of these stupid things that get 200 million views and stuff like that there, but it gives me hope that people can still like good music. Will I even post this? I don't know. This is just such a boring guitar for people to watch being fixed. The only thing nice about it, well, the only thing unusual about it, I shouldn't say nice, it's a nice guitar all around, is the paintwork and the way it's been set up by the painter. Right, what I'm going to do is take that off and try to glue it. It wasn't. And now I'm going to take this away and put some super glue in and finagle it to stop it from coming off again, because just to keep it looking good, there too it's starting to come away. So I'm going to do that off camera. Boring, 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 eh? You don't want to watch that. You don't want to watch that. It looks good with that thing too, doesn't it? Doesn't it look good without the pick guard? Right, okay, going to pause and do that off camera. So that's it. All I did, because that was sticky paper, all I did was run a little seam of super glue all around the edges and press it back in, and that will stay in place for years now. It's still not what you call perfect, because it's got lumps there, but it's better now when you're looking at it from that side, because I also had blackened the edges, so it's much better looking. I was born the running kind. You know, I don't think Merle Haggard gets as much credit as he deserves for writing some excellent songs, not just catchy tunes, but excellent songs with meanings. Must admit, I think he's brilliant. I also love Marty Robbins. Marty Robbins has been known for one song. The rest of the planet knows Marty Robbins for one song. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso. But you just listen to his repertoire and how he can sing. Boy, what a singer he is. I've never heard a singer better than he is. Yeah, I'm going to leave that. I was looking at that and thinking about what to do with it. Right, okay. What I'm going to do is tune it up. It didn't take very much. I think the pickups are a bit low. I'll just adjust them now. Yeah. They're low. They're low. They're so low. So low. I've done dozens of guitars, and all like this in the last while. So those are flat. So we need to bring them up a little bit. So let's just do that. Pickups are pretty good on this. I'm playing in a very awkward position, but oops, me. Sorry. I can't get it around. Anyway, it's all playing nicely. Home, and you can see that lovely paint job on it. It's going home to its baby boy. Okay? Goodbye.